Hey everybody, welcome to our Beachbody Coach Sneak Peek. I'm Cheryl and I've been a coach since 2012, and I'm gonna let the rest of the girls introduce themselves and we're gonna get this started.
I'm Lindsay. I've been a coach for about 9.5 years. So I love it and I'm excited to share this opportunity with you tonight.
And I'm Kelly. I have been a coach for not quite 2 years, and I am really excited to be doing this with these guys and share with all of you.
All right, here we go.
So what is coaching exactly? I know a lot of you on this call with us now are familiar with Beachbody, but for those who are not, Beachbody offers the complete package: fitness programs, nutrition programs, nutritional supplements that are, many of them are plant-based, some of them are not, but we have the total solution to get people the results that they're looking for. And the thing about coaching is, and this is the beauty of it, you don't have to be an expert. You don't have to be a personal trainer. You don't have to be a nutritionist. We actually have experts who take care of all of that. Nutritionists and registered dietitians create our nutrition programs. Trainers create our fitness programs. And that's actually the beauty of this is, the thing is, I find a lot of people look at the coaching experience and they think their first thought is, I can't do this because I'm on a journey. I don't know what I'm doing. But when you are someone who is just sharing your experience, sharing your journey, and sharing what these programs have done for you, those people come back and they think, you know what? I don't have to be perfect. I don't have to be an expert. And that's the beauty of this. You don't have to be an expert. What we do is we share. And a lot of times I like to say we are we're like a step above an influencer. We're not just promoting products. We're actually sharing and helping other people. And the quote, sharing is caring, that is literally what our business is.
All right.
Cheryl, you want to go to the next slide?
Yep.
So how do we help people? It's so simple, kind of what I just talked about. We invite them to join our accountability groups. We help them. We may share, we may look at what their goals are and help them choose a product and a program and motivate them and just honestly be there for them to help them out along their journey and answer their questions. And this kind of goes back to what I said a minute ago, that whole idea of not being an expert. When you have someone who says, you know what, that's a great question, but I want to go back and just get the answer for you. That's so much more relatable and so much shows them, okay, I could do this. Like that plants the seed, I can do this. And if you wanted to be a personal trainer, you could go be a personal trainer. Like this is so much more than that. And the other thing with suggesting a program to someone, you have all of the tools that you need. We have so many resources. I won't go through them because it's a laundry list, but you have everything that you need at your fingertips to help someone out.
And we have real lives too.
Yes, this is real. life right now.
Were you done, Kelly? I'm sorry. I went ahead. Okay. All right. This is me. So we don't, the first thing that when I stepped into being a coach, was I don't want to be an MLM. I don't want to be an icky salesperson. And that was my biggest concern. That's a huge misconception that we often hear from people, is that I don't want to be a salesperson. And like Kelly said, we share our story, we share our journey. And it doesn't feel like you're selling things when you are sharing the amazing transformation that you've had. And we've taken out that uncomfortable, icky feeling by just sharing. And we're just going to keep saying that we share our journey. We talk about what's working for us, whether you do it, over coffee with someone, whether you're doing it on your social media, whether you're doing it in emails. It really doesn't matter where you're sharing. But it's like when you go to your favorite restaurant, or for instance, right now, I love, there's a certain winery that we really like to go to. Why do I'm sharing that with people, and this is the same thing. But what's even better is that we get compensated when someone joins us to start their journey alongside you. And that's kind of how I've always approached the coaching thing, is let's do this together, locking arms and, running with whatever journey, whatever goals that you have, and let's do it together. And that's why we just keep saying, and we'll continue to say it, that sharing is so important, because it's no different than sharing about your favorite mascara or your favorite restaurant. We do that all the time. So this is the same thing, and you're not like, there used to be an old way that we used to do some of our sharing, and it was kind of the icky way. And we don't do that anymore. We don't like hold up our products, and we don't, do goofy things like that. We just share what we're doing and talk about how much better you're feeling, or how much better sleep you're getting, or how much more energy you have to run around chasing after your kids. That's the kind of sharing that we do. So it doesn't feel icky. It doesn't feel salesy at all.
All right, so I'm here to talk to you about misconceptions, maybe some fears and worries that you might have about starting as a Beachbody coach. Is it for you? Is it not? Some people wonder, what are people going to think? If I become a coach, what are people going to think? Some might support you and some might not, but that is their thing and not yours. The thing I love a lot about Beachbody is I have never been in a company or surrounded by more women that have been so supportive and not competitive. Like the three of us, we are not on the exact same team. We just joined up and we are helping each other out. It's not like this is my team, so I'm not going to help you kind of thing. But your family, like I had family that was not supportive, or not, I shouldn't say not supportive, but they didn't think it would work. But that's where you get to prove them wrong. So along the journey, you'll have people that support you and some people that don't. A lot of people worry that maybe it's a pyramid scheme. First off, pyramid schemes are illegal. And no, like you can be a coach under me and you can make more money than me, period. It's not like I'm going to always make more than you. That's how a pyramid scheme works. Beachbody is not like that. You get paid based on your efforts, based on the work that you put in. And then people are afraid, well, if I start posting or sharing my journey or becoming a coach, will people unfriend me? I'm going to be blatantly honest with you. Some might. And again, that is based on them and probably their insecurities. It has nothing to do with you, because you being a coach is sharing something that can possibly change people's lives if they are open to it. If they're not, that's on them. And then I want to talk a lot of people, when I talk to them about coaching, but I'm not at my goal weight, I'm not fit, who's going to listen to me? That is the biggest mistake, is what people make when they don't sign up right away, because people want to see the transformation happening. They don't want to necessarily see it at the end. They want to see and know that she's doing it right now. Oh, look, I can see that she lost 5 pounds. I can see that she's happier. And they want to see the journey, because if they see the journey, they're more likely to believe it. They're more likely to picture themselves in your shoes and feel like they could do it too. So definitely don't feel like you have to be fit, know anything about fitness or nutrition, or be at your goal weight, because people want to go along on this journey with you. And who do you share with? When I first started as a coach, I shared with my family and I shared with my friends right away. And that is what kicked off my business, is by friends and family joining and doing the workouts. And then after that, you know, when you get comfortable, you'll be sharing on social media, and then you'll make even more connections. And the people that follow you, the people are inspired by your journey, you'll start inviting them. So you'll invite them to this opportunity. You'll invite them to start using the products. Next slide.
Sorry.
No. And then a lot of you want to know, well, all I want to know is how I get paid, right? Coaches get 25% commission. So if you sell a product for $100, you're going to get $25. But so that's the simple version. And then as you start building a team, like if you get a coach under you, you can start earning bonuses. That is something we'll get into with you when you start your business and when you start building a team. But bonuses is where Beachbody gets really, the income side of it gets really exciting. So build up that team, and that doesn't have to be intimidating either. That used to scare me, like, well, I'm not a leader. You're building up your team is simply saying, hey, let's do this together. Let's start our fitness journey. You like the product? I love the product. Let's get it at a discount, because you get a 25% discount. I think that's it for me.
And how do coaches get started? As a coach, you get started with your fitness journey and selecting one of our programs on the Beachbody On Demand library. And now we have the new body, which is Beachbody On Demand Interactive. So it's the live workouts as well as bike rides with our mixed fitness bike. Most coaches get started with what we call a total solution pack. It's the best bang for your buck. You get the 1-year membership of the fitness library. You get all of the blogs and the nutrition programs, and everything is included in that year. You get your first 30 days of either our superfood shake or the pre-workout and recovery shake bundle. And we have one other bundle that is the pre-workout and collagen. So we have 3 bundles that you can get on sale. And right now, all of us have $20 promo codes until the end of the month to take even more off of that. And your coach sign-up fee is waived when you sign up with one of our total solution packs. And so it's super simple to start up. There's nothing to do but you send us your information, your name and your email address, and what product you want. We turn around and create a cart for you, send it back, you fill it out, and it's done. And then the fun starts. And that's when we get you involved in our groups. And when you are ready for training, Beachbody has supplied all of that for us. And so it's right there at your fingertips when you are ready. And as your coaches, we are there to support you along your journey and, help you out, answer any questions. If we don't know the answer, we're going to reach out to our upline or someone else that might have the answer, but it's really simple to get started. And you're starting your health and fitness journey, and you're starting a business. You have a storefront, you have a website, you have all that included when you get signed up. And we have 3 different ways to kind of start your journey. We have a new thing that started just in the last year, and that's called a preferred customer. If you sign up with one of our total solution packs, again, there's no fee to join up, and you still get the 25% off all your products. You still pay that $15.95 monthly membership. You can cancel at any time. And that's just kind of a way to still get the discount, but not have the coaching name attached to you. If you sign up as an affiliate or a coach, you get all of these benefits. Again, there's no sign up fee. It is waived. You get early access to all the workouts, anything new that comes out. Coaches and preferred customers get the early access before anyone else gets access to it. We have our website is automatically set up for you. You get 25% commission. You get 25% off your products. There is no requirement to order, and we do not have to stock product. That is like one of the biggest things ever, because my son got involved in another company and we had a garage full of product and it was ridiculous. So that's super cool that we don't have to stock product here at our house. Beachbody takes care of all of that shipping. You have the opportunity, if you want, to build a team, like Lindsay said, and you have the opportunity to earn trips and events. Kelly and I are actually going to Dominican Republic next month, and we are super excited about that. I've been on a couple of cruises with Beachbody that I earned. So there are fun things that you get to earn along the journey. And you get free leads from Beachbody. When someone goes to the 800 number, they see an infomercial, they sign up, they get assigned to a coach if you're at a certain rank. And so you'll get free customers right in your back office, and you didn't even have to work for them. We have tremendous support with our team, with Beachbody. There's free business trainings all the time. And you do have that $15.95 a month membership. And that's basically to manage your website. Think of it like a Costco membership. You're paying something on a monthly basis to get the discounts, to be a member, to get all of this great stuff. And you're going to get mentorship from either all the 3 of us or one of us, not all the 3 of us. That sounded funny. And it's built-in accountability. And we're going to go into our stories in just a minute, and also you can cancel at any time. Kelly, you're up, girl.
So I'm Kelly again. Sorry about my dogs a minute ago. That's real life. That's part of this whole thing, which is kind of beautiful, actually. So I started, my story is kind of like this. And I started with Beachbody. I'm kind of weird. When I saw the opportunity, I jumped into coaching at literally the same time, because I was that person who yo-yoed. Like, I would lose weight and I would gain it, and I was always doing something fatty and just very restrictive and all of those types of things. So when I saw Beachbody and I saw that I had a workout program and I had a nutrition plan that didn't like restrict me, and it was very lifestyle change and very doable, I knew that I wanted this. So I'm one of those weird people who started coaching on like day 5. And as you can see, I had a lot of weight to lose. I lost 108 pounds and gained a lot of freaking muscle. And it just, like, not everyone does that, and I understand that, but I am super grateful that I made the decision to jump into coaching on at that beginning, because, like I think Lindsay said, people want to see they want to see you go through it. Like, when you get to show someone that journey, they look at you and they think, wow, if she can do this, so can I. Like, it's cool. It's a really cool thing. So I did a lot of different programs. I followed the nutrition plan. I lost 110 pounds and I coached along that entire journey. And here I am. It's been almost 2 years coaching. And I honestly, I would not trade it for anything else. I would not do it any differently.
All right, Lindsay.
All right. So I started coaching. Literally, I was a full-time accountant and I was looking for a job. I wanted more money, not a different job per se, but I wanted something else. I was looking for like a part-time gig, but I didn't want to work nights and I didn't want my weekends gone. Right. I wanted to be hanging out with my friends and living it up on the weekends. And I didn't know there was nothing really out there for that. And I remembered that years ago, I had bought a DVD program and I remembered someone contacting me about coaching and I really never paid attention to it. But I started wondering, was that person paid? Was that a thing? And I looked into it. I looked into Beachbody coaching and I found out, oh, it is a paid gig. Maybe I could do this because at the time I was already into fitness. I was going to the gym at the time. And then I had success when I did that DVD program. It gave me confidence to go to the gym because I didn't know about all the other products at the time. It wasn't as big as it is today. And so I signed up. I contacted someone on YouTube, signed up as a coach, and I wanted to do it for the money. I knew the products worked, so I dove all in with the products and I got results. I got my friends' results. And that is really when you can see your loved ones' lives change, when you can see that they're happier, they're more energetic for their family. That is like priceless, right? So that happened. And then I kept coaching. I would do my full-time accounting, came home, and I worked this business. And I enjoyed working it. Like I enjoy doing this job. It doesn't really feel like a job to me. It inspires me. It fills my cup. And I worked this business and I eventually was able to quit my accounting job. Now, I never imagined that would happen. But with God's help, it happened. And I never imagined that with this opportunity, I would be a stay-at-home mom. I have a 3.5-year-old and I get to stay home with him. And I grew up with parents that both worked. I never imagined that it was even possible. So this opportunity has changed my life 1,000%. I couldn't be more grateful for it. I dove all in and it's just a heart-filling job. You know, it's a job that I'm excited about. It's a job that I want to never end. I just want to keep doing it. I want to help the women out there, the people out there feel happier, feel healthier, and that trickles down to their families, right? Their kids get a happier mom, their husbands get a happier wife. It makes everybody happy. So it's just a very fulfilling job.
What an awesome story both of you guys have. My journey started, like you can see in this photo, 2012. I was getting ready for a class reunion, which is where I'm at in that photo. And I was watching my friend go on these cool trips. She had just got back from Vegas. Then she was going to Mexico. She was doing something with fitness. And I was like, what is she doing? And so she invited me over and we had a glass of Shakeology. And she talked to me a little bit about what she was doing and what the programs were. And we had only a few workouts back then. And one of them was something that I would never do because it was too hard. And so I picked a program. It's called Chalene Extreme. If anyone out there knows Chalene Johnson, she's big on social media, but she was the trainer and it was a DVD. I bought the set, I bought the whole package deal, and I started the program. And at that time, like Kelly, I had been doing everything under the sun to lose weight and to try to be a happier person. And I was going through the change of life. I was premenopausal. We were becoming empty nesters. I hated my job. There was just a lot of things going on in my life that I needed something for happiness. I needed something for my health. I needed something to fill my cup, because now I was this empty nester mom that had lost her identity. I was like, I'm not this mom anymore, because I had nobody at home and no youth group and no activities. And now I have this husband that for 18 years, we've gone in different directions with 2 boys. And so it was lots of things going on. And I was the heaviest I'd ever been, including pregnancy weight. And I said, what the heck? What do I got to lose? No pun intended. And I did the program. I lost 22 pounds in 9 weeks, and that started my journey. I had 2 friends from school actually my sister-in-law and a friend from school. They're like, what are you doing? We want to join you. And that was my initial team. That's how I got started. And I have never looked back. It continues to fill my cup. As a nurse, I'm still working full time, but I'm able to do this in bits of time. I'm able to do it in the morning before work. I have what I call my power pockets, and you can do this on little bits of time. It's not like it's, something that you have to spend 6-8 hours doing. You could if you want. Lindsay being a stay-at-home mom, I'm not sure how much time she puts into it, but we all have different amounts of time. And that's the beauty of this, is that you can do it as big and all out as you want, or in little pockets of time, and, grow your team and grow your business in a smaller fashion. So this would be a point where if we had people here, we would answer some questions. But what we're going to do is this video is recorded. We will share it with the people that weren't able to attend tonight. And this is something that we will continue to do, and continue to come together and share more about Beachbody and what it is that we love about it. And Kelly or Lindsay, do you have anything else to say?
I do. There was something on the commission or the money aspect that I wanted to share with you, and I forgot, and I think it's so important. I had been in companies before where you had to get like $200 worth of orders in order to keep your discount, or in order to get paid at all, because you had to put the orders in, you had to cover that before you could even get any money. With Beachbody, you can just pay that $15.95, that fee, and get paid. You don't have to have so many orders before you get paid. You don't have to have your personal order before you get paid. If that makes any sense, you get the commission just by paying that $15.95. Yes, you should be a product of the product, but I think that's really important to know, that you're not going to be having to place all these orders before you get any money. You don't have to hold on to that inventory before you get any money. So I just had to add that because I think it's really important.
Yes.
I just have to say, I want to say one thing. First, I guess I am very spoiled, and because that to me, wow, I just thought Beachbody was the norm. But I will also say, I've ran an Etsy shop, and the whole idea of what Cheryl was talking about, of having inventory, this is so much better than that. So much better. And the other thing too is this, because I hear this from women. I think a lot of us just question, can I do this? Can I do this? If you look at the 3 of us, we are all 3 probably in 3 different age brackets. We have very different personalities. I'm sure you can see that. But yet the three of us are, and we've all three been doing this for different amount of times. All three of us are successful at this. It doesn't matter your age, your personality, whether you're introverted, extroverted, whatever. It doesn't matter. The only thing that really matters is that you have a passion for helping other people. Like, I think we're the perfect example that you don't have to be you don't have to fit into a certain jar in order to do this.
Absolutely. I was thinking that too. And it's even funny that we're kind of lined up the way the pictures are. It's like, we know Lindsay is younger than Kelly, and we know that I'm the oldest. And so it's like, it's great. But I will share one thing, that had I not had the community of other coaches and my customers over the last 5 years, there's been some pretty heavy stuff happening in my life. And had I not had that community, I don't know where I would be. Kelly has been in that community with me for some of that time. And honest to God, there's things that you can't talk to your family about, and there's things that you can't talk to your best friend about, but these guys are like sisters. And I will forever consider them my sisters and my best friends, because that's who they are. And so that for me is so important, that a lot of people don't have community. They don't have that connection with anybody. And this is where I have found it. And that was what happened the very first event I went to. I walked into this room and was welcomed, and all shapes and sizes, all ages, men and women. And it was like, oh my gosh, this is where I need to be. This is what I need to be doing. And so that's my thing.
I feel like a lot of people, I know this is true for me, a lot of people don't realize that they're missing that piece until they have it with us. I never had anything like this, and it's like that, you don't know what you're missing until you've got it. Yeah,
Absolutely. Oops. So we will follow up with everybody that we invited to the group, and hope that you guys have a fantastic week. And I guess that's a wrap.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, guys.